So there I was in the middle of making a video for update 8 on Sons of the Forest, and I realized that I should be making a how to use electric fences video instead. So let's go. I have experimented with this for quite a few hours and I've learned some tips, I've learned some tricks. We're gonna pretend like this is your highly valued base build. First things first, you need a power source. You have to have a power source, that's obvious, and it's gonna be a solar panel. And we're gonna put it right here. The first notable thing is that you actually need to make a fence. So I can't attach a wire to this until it has the horizontal supports on it. Another thing that's notable is this is really weak and I can knock it over like it was nothing. So it does need some support on it. Clearly, the best support you can have is these rocks, no problem. I'm going to use the console commands to toggle structure resistance debug on. We're looking at our fence post with a health of 240 out of 60. I don't know why it's out of 60, and our fence with a health of 120. So once you have this, really easy, you add your wire to it. So for the freeform, you'll notice that I only have the option to put a wire here. I can now connect this one to this one and this one here, and I now have power. It's a little fiddly. If I put it here, I don't have power. So it has to be on the side where the wires come out of the solar panel. So this one or this one. Another notable thing is you could probably look up some videos on YouTube and find some pretty neat defense ideas for this game. And this is one of them. So if I cross this one to there and this one to there, you see how they're crisscrossing? So this one goes this way and this one goes that way and that one goes that way. And so it's just a huge cluster of sticks that I can add wires to and connect. So now I have double electric fences. Furthermore, if you wanted to beef this up even more, you could come behind it. We'll make that same cross again. And now have spikes and multiple layers of electric fence to get through. The spikes hit you, the electricity hits you. Once they break through one, they get through the other. Obviously, you're going to want to reinforce your spikes as well. If you wanted to go even further, you could place a rock wall under this. To make this even stronger, what you can do is turn your fence into an effigy. And I have a double fence, so I have to find the arrow, and I don't really want to find the arrow. I'll just do that. That's fine. And that's fine. And the cool thing about an effigy is the more arms and the more legs that you put on it, the stronger it gets, all the way up to 1800 HP. You want to face these inward, meaning if cannibals and mutants are coming from this side, if you put a foot or an arm or whatever, they're going to get stuck on it. So orient these on the inside, and the more you put, the stronger it gets, all the way up to 1800. However, the fence post here is still 240 out of 60, and the effigy above it is... What are you doing? Did you just find blueberries? Are you eating humans? However, the effigy above it has a health of 1800. So that's notable. Oops, I'm sorry, Calvin. This wire can get destroyed by cannibals and mutants. Best case scenario is to have something quite a bit taller, such as this, or even taller than this, maybe. This way, when you connect your solar panel to your electric fence, you have a more vertical wire running across. If you have the wire on hand, having multiples as a failsafe in case one breaks cannot hurt you in the least bit. You can also add a hokey pokey trap to this, and the cannibals and mutants are never going to touch you again. I've seen so many videos on YouTube. This is the best defense. This is the best defense. This is the best defense. And if I'm being honest, the best defense is actually building where they can't get you, like a cliff or in the water. But if we're going to go full defenses and play with electric fences, which is super fun, then I need to test this out for myself to make sure that I'm not full of it. So basically, I have a quote-unquote base. It's just a 1x1 in the middle. It's pretty tall, wired down to double crisscrossed electric fence. I've closed myself in with logs because rocks is a pain in the ass. Full strength effigies, double fenced, a little rock wall in front. We'll stand behind it, get some range damage, or just stand there and see if they all die. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. So I'm just gonna add 20 heavies, and here they are. At some point I realized that you either should make these vertical like this, or put them all at the top so you can look through, and you can use a ranged weapon here. I didn't even add spikes to this. And they're wrecking this corner a little bit. I like the shotgun better. So, all right, let's jump out here and take a look. Shut up. Haha. Electric fences is awesome. So they hit this a little bit, they hit that a little bit, they hit that a little bit. But it pretty much killed them all. And then I could run through with my repair tool. Like I said, tons and tons and tons of room for improvement here. You could definitely do this better. I didn't even add spikes to this. I just added the electric fence only. You might think about adding a wall on the inside, but that's it. It works pretty well. We're gonna add 3 armsies. We're gonna add 3 fingers. Come on, guys. You jumped right over, huh? Okay, I see an issue there. Fingers seem to be able to get through. Yep, the fingers definitely get through. They just kind of jump up the middle. The armsies are over there. Their armsies, they need work. They're dumb still. The electric fence only does 20 damage now, so you might want to add some spikes to this. Hey, boys. Yeah, and you can hear him getting shocked. And this guy, poor bastard. Yeah, they're just hanging out, standing there getting shocked. Could just probably stand here and wait for them to die. Keep repairing. Good thumbnail. So you saw that the fingers jumped through, and I think a good way to mitigate that might be something like this. Oh, damn it. Something like that. You know, do range damage through the thing. This guy still hanging out. There it is. It works pretty damn good. I'm very happy with it. There's probably a ton of room for experimentation and improvements on this. Hokey pokey trap the electric fences and effigies and solar panels and electricity. That's how it works. It's pretty simple, even if it did take me a second to figure out. I'm glad they added it. It was great. I speculated that they would, and I'm glad that they did, because I was right. So cheers, have a good day, and I'll see you in the next video.